Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk mainly about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home to strengthen your practice, but also a lot of health and wellness as well. So if that is something that you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button, and it means every time I post up onto my channel, you guys get a notification so you never miss a class with me. This is going to be a kind of quick yoga style cool down sort of video. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of lunges, pigeon, kind of working throughout the whole body of stretching. And you can kind of incorporate this after any sort of exercise, whether it's in the gym, running, whatever you've been doing. You can supplement this in. It is so important to stretch after you've been exercising. It helps your body to heal. It helps it with recovery. It also helps to prevent injury as well. So it is a super good thing to get into the habit of doing, and this video is going to be brilliant to just get in there, supplement into your workout to help you to go further in your exercises. You don't really need anything to do this video. I always recommend people use a good quality yoga mat onto a hard surface, and this is so that your joints are supported properly by the mat, and also it's less likely to slip from underneath you because a good quality yoga mat will be grippy, so it'll kind of catch onto the floor nicely. But if you do not have a mat, or you're in a position where you've not got one to hand, it's not the end of the world. It's better to stretch with no mat than to not stretch at all. And when you're ready, we will get started. We're going to start in a tabletop. We're going to lift up the right leg and place it in between the hands. Coming into your low lunge, you want to make sure that your front knee is directly above your front ankle, so it's not coming too far over the foot. And then you want to push back the left knee, so you're getting a good stretch into the left hip here, into your low lunge, breathing here. So this is going to open up through the hip. It's going to stretch a little bit through the glute as well. If you've got blocks, you can always place your hands on blocks here. If you want a little bit more, you can place your hands onto the knee, and it's just going to send your center of gravity down through your hips a little bit more, so you're taking more weight through the hips. So only take the hands away if it feels good, if it feels comfortable. We'll take a deep breath in. Hands come down. We're going to take a couple of breaths in pigeon from here. So we're moving the knee down, so your right knee is sitting behind your right hand, your right foot is sitting behind your left hand. Breathe here again into your pigeon. We'll take one more deep breath in. And we're going to slide the right knee back. So you're coming back into your tabletop. Let's take this into a thread the needle. So let's bring the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards the ceiling, pushing your right shoulder back. And then we'll thread the right hand underneath the left. Take the right ear down into the mat and maybe walk the left hand out and in front. Get a good stretch across the upper back here. Keep the weight in your hips even, so don't let your hips rock over to one side. Deep breath in. And we'll walk the left hand in towards you, coming back up onto the hands. We're going to do our thread the needle the other way this time. So we're bringing the left arm all the way up, gazing up towards the ceiling, pushing through the right hand, and then we're threading the left arm underneath the right and taking the left ear down in towards the mat this time. Walk the right arm out and in front, breathing here. Deep breath in. And we'll walk the left or the right hand back in towards the face. We're coming back up into your tabletop. We're going to come into our pigeon pose on the other side. So we're lifting the left leg this time. Take the left knee behind the left hand, left foot behind the right hand. Sliding your right knee back and behind to get a good stretch in your pigeon pose. Breathing again here. push through the hands, keep those hips even. We'll take one more deep breath in. And we're going to move the left foot so it's coming in between the hands to come back into your lunge. If you need to come into your tabletop in between knees, you can do, if it's easier than trying to keep the leg up at the top and moving. So your right knee is shuffled back and behind. Your left foot is in front with your left knee directly above the foot. Your hands at either side of the leg. We're breathing here. Opening up through the right hip. Relax the shoulders, relax the hips here. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to shuffle the hips backwards and bring the left foot back in towards you. So we're in our tabletop from here. And let's come all the way down onto our tummies. Your hands can come either in towards the corners of the mat or directly underneath your shoulders. We're taking this either into a seal pose or maybe into a cobra. So it will be slightly less pressure on your back if you come into a seal pose. Take the feet wider as well to take more pressure off your back. If your hands are underneath the shoulders as you push up, it's going to make this more intense. Instead of thinking about kind of folding the back in half, think about pushing the chest forwards, rolling the shoulders back and down. We're aiming for a good stretch across the abs and across the chest. So think about lifting the chest, pushing it forwards and lifting it up high. Keep your brow soft. You can gaze forward or maybe gaze slightly upwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Deep breath in. And we're going to pick up the hips, coming back into your child's pose. Take the knees wide and the feet in together. You can take the forehead down into the mat and just rock from side to side here. Massaging out across the forehead if it feels comfy. And we'll come all the way up. We're going to come down onto our backs from here. Let's keep the left leg bent. Take the right leg all the way up, flex through the toes, and we're going to take the outside of the right foot to the outside of the left leg. We're peeling up the toes on the left-hand side, squeezing the leg in towards you. Let's place the hands, if you can, interlace the fingers and place them onto the thigh. Stretch the left leg out and gently start to pull onto the thigh. If you've got a little bit more room, you can walk the hands up a bit higher and start to pull onto the foot. See what feels best for you. Maybe you just need to take the hands onto the thigh. Maybe you can grab hold of the toes here. So you're getting a good stretch through your hamstring on your left-hand side, but you're also getting a stretch into your glute from your right-hand side. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to do the same on the other side. So let that left leg go. Bend into the right knee. Take the left leg all the way up. Flex through the toes. The outside of the left foot goes to the outside of the right knee. Bringing that right foot in towards you or the right knee in towards you. And then we're placing the hands onto the thigh and lifting the toes up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the thigh in towards you. Maybe you can then grab hold of the calf. Maybe you can grab hold of the toes. Find what feels best for you and stay there for a couple of breaths. Keep flexing through the top foot and through the bottom foot. So when you've got a flex through the foot, it just means that you're hitting into the hamstring a little bit more on the straight leg, and it just helps you to get into good practices on the left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's take the foot down and the left foot down. Rock the knees from side to side here. And we're going to come up into a seated position. Let's take this into some eagle arms from here. So we're going to take the hands out in front and place the right elbow on the inside of the left elbow crease. Your hands can come back to back, or maybe you can take them palm to palm. Push the elbows forwards and then lifting up through the spine. Imagine you're lifting the elbows up to the sky. Couple of breaths here. We're opening up through the shoulder blades here. Deep breath in. Exhale to unwind, and then we're going to do the same the other way. So the left elbow goes into the right elbow crease. Your hands can come back to back, or they can come palm to palm. Push the elbows forwards first, so you're really opening up through the shoulder blades, and then leading with the elbows facing up towards the ceiling. If you can, breathing here. Deep breath in and exhale to unwind. Move the shoulders around here if you need to. Get a bit of movement in there. We're going to come into a back twist. Let's take the right hand behind and the left hand onto the outside of the right thigh. Deep breath in, filling through the lungs, through the chest. Exhale, gently turn to face the back of the room. Imagine someone is pushing on that right shoulder to take you round a little bit further. Keep tall through the spine and through the hips. Deep breath in. And back into the center. We're going to swap over and do the same the other way, lifting through the body. Right hand comes on the outside of the left leg. Left hand comes behind. Deep breath in. And exhale to slowly twist behind. Keep twisting round. And back into the center. Let's take the hands onto the knees and just do a couple of cat-cow spines here. So pushing the shoulder blades apart as you roll back, and then pushing the hips forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together as you come forwards. Couple more here, creating a C shape with the body. You inhale as you roll forwards and exhale to roll back. We'll do one more. Letting go of the knees, place the hands down into the mat, and we'll just take the right ear to the right shoulder. Get a nice stretch across the neck. If you want a little bit more, you can always place the right hand onto the left ear and just push the head down a little bit more, getting a bit more of a stretch. Listen to your body, see what feels best for you. We'll roll forward, so chin comes in towards the chest, and then over to the left hand side. Actively pushing your right shoulder away, so you're getting a deep stretch across the side of the neck. Again, you can always place the left hand onto the right ear and push the head down further if it feels better. We'll roll the head forwards, right ear, right shoulder, and roll again, left ear, left shoulder. Come back into the center. Have any movement here that you need to do? And just take a moment to breathe. Deep breath in and out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like I said in the beginning, it means you always get a notification every time I post, so you never get to miss a yoga class with me. It also means you get to support me as well, and anything you guys can do to support me means the absolute world, whether it's liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, sending a super thanks, or even just watching these videos honestly makes a huge difference. I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoying the rest of your day, and I look forward to practicing with you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.